Did I not? I said that Florida was going to win that game.
Oh shoot, yeah, they did.
I did
win.
call that. Yeah.
Yeah. I said. I mean, I didn't say it was gonna happen, but I said exactly what could happen for Penn State.
Penn State.
Yeah, and it happened.
Wait,
to make the
Who
championship.
did Penn State lose? What?
No, to make the championship.
Oh, yeah, because Ohio State
Ohio
lost to
State
Michigan.
had to win and then lose.
The game. Are we live yet?
Ryan Day is horrible, bro.
All right, guys. I think we're back, baby. Ooh, I just smacked the mic. We're back. This is we got 2 weeks to recap. We were on a break.
Let's go.
So we got a lot of football to cover. It's the best time of the year. It's
All the
getting
time.
close to the better time of the year that we haven't experienced yet, which is college football playoffs. We got conference championships this weekend coming up. Tomorrow, we got Georgia, Texas.
Ooh.
We got
Boise State, UNLV.
I'm gonna keep laying them on Curran. You can't look at the computer. You got to name them off the top of your head.
Penn State and Oregon.
That's such a weird matchup.
Arizona State and Iowa State.
And then Boise doesn't play a conference. Or what conferences play the conference championship? Is it the Pac?
Huh?
Does the Pac play a conference championship?
Pac doesn't have one. They only have 2 teams.
That's right. The Pac only has 2 teams?
Oregon and Washington State. Pac-12?
Oregon's in the Big Ten, I thought.
No, Oregon State and Washington State.
Colorado.
Big 12.
Oh.
They moved.
Oh.
Tulane and Army play. There's one more. Forgetting. Let's see. No.
Yeah.
Oh, Clemson SMU.
Wait, when's the Army-Navy game? Oh.
That's next.
Next
I
week.
thought it was before conference championship.
Oh, yeah, I did too. That's so weird.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't count to the record though. So
Oh, really?
It's just a ceremonial game.
That's no fun. I want to see people laying people out and ending careers.
Yeah.
I
We
wanna
need another military school. That way we can get Air Force in there too on that week.
SpaceX.
Hey, Space Force Academy versus Air Force every year.
They have their names on the back of their jerseys in Braille for Space Force.
They're like the aliens or something.
Yeah, the Space Force aliens. They they run advanced schemes with 5 quarterbacks on the field at once.
Quarterback. They have
The UNLV offense.
They got someone like Zion at quarterback.
Yeah. They call Jet up to play O-line. They have weird schemes. They get 130-pound O-line. I'm telling you, this is the future of football we're talking about here. You know what I think would be the future of football? Laterals. That sounds really weird, but I feel like that's so underutilized.
Dude.
You see the Chiefs. You see it more in the NFL getting used. The college level hasn't hit yet, but
I see a lot.
that could be legit, dude. Somebody gets a good lateral.
Miami and Duke every year, they're known for laterals, in those games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you remember that one kick six, the kick six they had? Where they
I'm not talking about laterals at the end of the football game.
But still,
I'm talking about laterals just in general.
Yeah, we need more of those.
I just feel more. It's easy. It's high risk, high reward, but I feel like it could work maybe.
Not no screen pass. Take the running back. Take the running back. Run him up the middle. Once he reaches the line, give it back to the quarterback, and quarterback runs it in.
Yeah,
that's a great play. You know, coaches, sign me up. I'll write your playbook.
Sign Curran to the Birmingham Stallions, baby.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll see it. Speaking of laterals and triple options, let's talk about Georgia Tech and Georgia. Well, I guess we'll come back to that. Let's talk about. You hate to hear it.
Just get it over with.
The Alabama Crimson Tide goes on the road to a 5-5 Oklahoma team.
Yep, and
they get beat by not 1,
not 2,
3 touchdowns.
And
Guess how many points they put up?
3.
Curran, you take it away. I'll let you put yours. No. But I'll say this. Brutal. Just.
Yeah, so if you remember, week 2, I said that there were 3 guaranteed wins Alabama had. Those were Western Kentucky, Georgia.
Whoa.
You don't remember me saying that?
You said guaranteed wins?
Yeah, guaranteed wins. And then Oklahoma.
What?
And then Oklahoma.
What? Okay, go ahead.
So Western Kentucky, Georgia, Oklahoma were the 3 guaranteed wins. And it's oh my God, Oklahoma's so bad this year.
Well, they were ranked at the time. They were ranked like up
They
to
were?
15th.
No, they weren't.
When they beat
only-
Auburn, they were ranked 11th.
They only have 2 conference wins.
No, I'm talking about super early in the year.
Oh.
Did they really?
Oh yeah, they've fallen off. Yeah, they only have 2 conference wins.
Oh, anyway, go ahead.
So what was I about to say? Jalen Milroe is he's not him.
What were the stats on that? I got it. Jalen Milroe.
Don't even pull up the stats. He's just horrible.
I know. I just know y'all had a lot of turnovers. And then even going into the Iron Bowl, y'all had a lot. 11 of 26, 164 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Ty Simpson, 0 for 1. Jam Miller, 12 carries, 45 yards, 3.8 on average, 0 touchdowns in the rushing game, 0 touchdowns in total. And then the target, Jerome Bernard, is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
He had 4 receptions for 60. They did have a touchdown that did get called back on Ryan for illegal touching, I think is what it was, streaking down the. And I didn't really see a flag on it because it was a heck of a play. That touchdown that got called back on Ryan Williams in that game. You know what I'm talking about?
I did not watch this game at all.
What?
So I got off of work and I got because it was like a 4:00 game or something, and so I see it and it's like we're down 7-3, I think. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out. We'll probably come back in the end. I come back middle of the 3rd quarter. We're down 21-3. I'm like, yeah, let's just wait till
The Boomer Sooners, man.
let's just get Thanksgiving over with at this point.
And then y'all had the Iron Bowl, which after that was not a guaranteed win. But the fact y'all have lost to Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, and Tennessee is not a terrible loss at Tennessee.
I mean, the Oklahoma game, that's our only bad loss because the Tennessee game and the Vanderbilt game were only
But
losses
Vandy's
by
not
one.
bowl eligible. I'm saying y'all's losses are really bad. The
Yeah,
teams.
but at least with Vandy it was only a 1 score difference.
yeah.
But, with Oklahoma,
What are we doing?
we just get a whole nother team at this point.
That was rough.
Let's send Milroe to the draft. Let's send our offensive line to the draft. Let's just build around Ryan Williams, who I've not seen do anything
Because he's
since
getting
the Georgia game.
double team. I haven't seen Jalen Milroe do anything since the Georgia game.
As LSU. He got 3 rushing touchdowns against
LSU is probably the dang laughing stock right now, the SEC, with how they've been playing. They beat Ole Miss, and then average since that Ole Miss game. Haven't done anything. But Ryan Williams in that Georgia game, man, electric.
I mean, I feel like if the next receiver, if there's any other receiver to win it in the next couple of years, it's probably Ryan Williams to win Heisman.
I don't know. They also got, what's his name? Smith.
Oh, Jeremiah Smith.
Jeremiah Smith and Cam Coleman, if Cam Coleman transfers.
If they could win.
I don't know, dude. Cam Coleman's freaking talented, dude.
Yeah, but, you got to win.
This is the best high school receiving class, though, I
Definitely.
think I've ever seen.
Really good.
Especially with Ryan. Ryan's 17. Cubby Prentice, another Alabama receiver. Also, shout out Cubby Prentice because I watched him play my freshman year. Dude was electric at Calera. Anyway, he decided to enter the transfer portal. We're going to briefly talk about the transfer portal. Or I just have 2 names, really. 3. Jackson Arnold, Cubby Prentice, and Julian Humphrey, the Georgia DB that gave up the Ryan Williams touchdown.
Oh, wasn't there
That was number 12.
an Auburn quarterback that went? I don't think he played this season, but
Hank Brown?
No, not Hank Brown. It was someone else.
Was it their last guy they were about to put in? Yeah, I don't really
And then
care then.
I think Kaden Salter from Liberty was going in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's somebody I'm missing, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But, right now, dude, Julian Humphrey transferring right now, the week before the SEC championship game, is so weird to me.
Can he transfer?
Yeah, he can. He did.
Really?
Yeah. He transferred before the SEC championship game.
I thought you had to wait till your season was over.
No.
Wow.
He quit the team, basically. Dude, you're one spot, and you lost your spot. That's why you're not playing.
Yeah.
You lost your spot to Daniel Harris, and you're going to quit on your team before the postseason? That's the sorriest thing I've ever heard of in my life, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know. Even like Georgia players, like when they posted it, like we're in the comments, like, bro, the timing's crazy. I guess he didn't tell the team.
You know what?
Ridiculous, dude.
Maybe he took a page out of Shadura's book and he thought it was perfect timing, man.
Bro, no way. You just did a Shador Sanders song reference on this show, dude. That should be our
You're welcome,
outro
people.
song, dude. We're stupid, dude. That song's so bad. Told me bust on my EP. Perfect time.
You know what?
We still got more to talk about.
At least our win.
Who else? Oh yeah, Ole Miss lost. Ole Miss lost to Florida, knocked them out of the playoff as well.
Woo-hoo!
I mean, so it's basically like this year. Every team that literally could like the worst possible scenario to make it the hardest for the committee to let teams in.
Yeah.
Like there's no like clear shot for the committee. Teams have made it so hard on the committee with these bad losses.
Yes.
Alabama's lost. Not really.
Miami. South Carolina.
Like just win the game you're supposed to win.
Dude, you know what's crazy? People have been saying they should put South Carolina in like over us. But like South Carolina has
It's fair, honestly, but I'll let you say it.
What was I forgot. What was their like best win this season?
South Carolina?
Yeah.
Their best win. I'm not a big South Carolina guy. I know they beat Texas A&M at
Oh yeah.
Texas A&M, but that's besides the point because they're playing now.
They're playing
earlier in the season when they didn't have Sellers starting. They did not play good.
I feel like that turnaround for them was the Bama game. Like
yeah,
'cause they played amazing in that, and they should have had that win right there after they got that onside kick back.
Oh yeah, I know.
They should have won that.
And then they had a pick six in the Ole Miss game. That pick six was They called back the pick six that would have won the game for it was one of the worst calls I've ever seen.
Wow.
Which would have won the game. But you can say that all you want, but the committee can't be like, oh, they messed the call up. We're gonna put y'all like that's not how it works.
That's what I'm saying.
And also Bama, the head-to-head matters more than anything. So since Bama beat them head-to-head, then you can't really do anything about it.
And I mean, I feel like we have the best win, like out of anybody this season.
Ole Miss has the best wins.
No,
y'all have the most ranked win.
like the best individual win.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Ole Miss beat Georgia.
Well, we did it better.
Well,
They
did it better. They beat us by 2 touchdowns. They definitely did it better.
Our game was better.
I mean, it was a better football game, but they beat. Oh, that's a stupid point.
That was the best game of all season. We pulled out the dub, and we have the most wins.
Y'all have the most ranked wins.
Yeah.
Ole Miss should have gotten in though. I think.
Really?
Me personally, I think they can make the case to win it. I think that their losses are better than y'all's losses. They beat
definitely.
Georgia by more, but y'all played more ranked teams. They didn't get the chance to play more ranked teams, so I never got that. I think that I would rather play Ole Miss again than Alabama, but I mean, actually, I don't know because I don't see us losing to Bama 2 times in a row. That'd be pretty tragic. New Paddock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be ridiculous. Anyway, let's talk about
Talk about Penn State and how I called that, or I said what needed to happen. It happened, but I didn't say it was gonna happen.
It's a riddle. Sounds like.
I said Ohio State was gonna beat Indiana, and then that they needed to lose to Michigan for Penn State to get in their championship game. That exactly happened, but I said Ohio State was going to beat Michigan. So, there's that. Penn State gets the easiest conference championship path probably out of anybody here.
Yeah, honestly.
They only played Ohio State, lost to them, had the championship handed to them by Michigan. So, yeah.
Stupid. Super stupid.
I mean, I would rather see Penn State and Oregon over Oregon and Ohio State.
I just don't like the Big Ten. Like how all these teams just get the freaking the easiest paths into the playoffs every year.
Penn State played one ranked game. Oregon played, I think, 2 ranked games. Ohio State played 3.
3.
Yeah, they played 3. No, they played 4.
Have you seen the athletic directors for the ACC going back and forth on Twitter?
No.
Because Miami, Here's the thing I don't get about the ACC. If you want to see the difference between the ACC and the SEC, go and watch the Georgia-Clemson game from week 1 if you want to put Clemson in the playoff. And tell me that Clemson belongs like with a team like Georgia.
Well, I feel like
We beat them 35 unanswered in the second half.
Well, I feel like if you're gonna say that stuff, you got to put them in the same boat as South Carolina because they've improved throughout the season, definitely.
Who, Clemson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I'm saying like all these people saying that Clemson I'm defending y'all. They think Clemson should get it over Bama if they win their conference.
I think they're gonna do okay. So they have SMU.
Oh wait, no. If Clemson wins their conference championship, they get a bye. All the conference champions get a bye, don't they? What are the 4 conferences? The Big Ten?
No, it's just the 4 highest ranked. So Boise State wins, they get a bye.
Oh, because their conference is ranked, or they're ranked higher.
Yeah, they're ranked number 10 right now.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So if Clemson wins, I think it's the top 5 conference leaders get the top 5 spots.
What's the group of 5 team in? I thought there was one group.
Boise. That's most likely going to be Boise State.
Yeah, that I don't see Army getting in.
Yeah, Army's ranked number 24. They're not getting in with a win over unranked Tulane.
Boise has a pretty easy path to the playoff, but their team isn't as talented, so it really isn't an easy path.
That's true. I feel like
that Boise State coach, I guess Ashton Genty, man.
See, okay, so if Clemson wins, they get in, but they have SMU at 8. So Bama fans have been want SMU to win this because we'll stay in if they win. But what I'm hoping is if Clemson wins and they make it in, they drop SMU out.
Oh, really?
Because they're already number 8. They could probably drop 4 spots or 5 spots out of it.
That SMU game's gonna be what? Do we know what time that kickoff is?
7 p.m.
7.
That is the last conference championship game.
Woo! We got some good games.
Shown on Google.
Oh, Arizona State and Iowa State. One of those could get in. A-State could get in, dude. I'm telling you, they have 2 losses.
I mean, yeah. Well, I think they're ranked number 12 in the playoffs. Because Miami's number 12 in the rankings.
Oh, I'm saying that's a playoff elimination game, though, because both of those teams are 10-2, and that's 15-16, a one-spot matchup.
Yeah. If Iowa State wins that, they're still not getting in it. I don't feel like they're going to put Iowa State in it.
Yeah.
And it should have been Colorado in this game, first of all. But, if BYU lost their last game, Colorado would have went in. But they won, so Iowa State went in.
Yeah, Colorado ain't making it. Let's talk about these Georgia Bulldogs and that crazy game of the year, baby.
Georgia Tech is the worst team I've ever seen.
Whoa, what?
Dude, that sell. It was the worst choke job I've ever seen.
Worst choke job, Georgia. They played the number 8 team in the country, or number 5 team in the country.
What were they up 17-0 on y'all at half?
And we were forcing. It's called making errors, man. You think Oklahoma's a better football team than Alabama?
No.
Exhibit A. Just prove my point. Jet, run a sound effect after that. A different one. I want a different one. Do the clap.
What?
The Vine clap.
What?
Why are you looking at me? Is that the only sound effect we got? We have more on there. Good point. All right, we don't have it. Anywho, why is that the only one? I swear we had the Vine boom.
There we go.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll make the sound effect. Bruh. No, anyway. Game of the year, Dan Jackson, the walk-on defensive back for Georgia, saved the game with a fumble at the end. Carson Beck had nothing to hang his head on this game. He played a phenomenal, honestly, a great game. The problems came from the same thing that's eluded us all year, which is drops. We cannot drop the football and win football games. Drops and, man, defense has to step up. We play so – we can't stop the QB run, which also Haynes King, I'll give all credit to him. He's been hurt and had to deal with some adversity. That dude's a baller.
Haynes King, dude.
Dude, he's a baller.
He's him.
He's actually a stud. He had 25 carries. That means he got hit 25 times as a quarterback. Dude. You know how hard that is to take?
I mean, and the fact that he's beaten, all these ranked teams. Okay, we know Florida State's horrible, but they were ranked number 10 when they beat them. They beat number, 5 for Miami,
Oh, no. Brent Key's doing a phenomenal job beating these big teams.
and then they almost beat y'all. They should have beaten y'all, man.
I didn't see us losing at home. But that game came down. Seniors didn't really care. Lack of preparation. Drops. Just got to focus. I hope this week we can beat Texas again. That was also a good game. I can recap that a little bit. Texas and Texas A&M. That game came. It was like they were in it the whole time, but they lost. And
dude, that game.
I really wanted to see A&M pull it out.
I just want to see. Like, I didn't care who won. I just want to see like a shootout. Like,
I thought that's what it was.
Georgia Tech
be.
and Georgia should have been Texas A&M. Texas.
That was so entertaining. That OT. We could have ended in the second, but Arian Smith wanted to drop a ball that literally hit him right
I
here.
saw that. I was like, yo.
And it was like like it was not a fast pass at all.
I mean, he is wide open. The defenders are gone.
That's just Arian Smith, dude.
Oh my god.
He's the fastest guy on the field, but man, his hands when it comes down, like when the game's on the line, he does something like that. Michigan beating Ohio State. We talked about it a little bit. Michigan beats Ohio State at Ohio State. What a crazy ending too with the brawl in the field.
Dude, flag planting. You hear they're gonna ban
that was so crazy.
You hear they're gonna ban that?
Oh, what really?
They're planning to ban that. Like, that's the best part of rivalry.
Who did Baker Mayfield do that to? Oh my gosh, he did it to somebody.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. He did it to him.
Planted it right in the O.
He did it but like that was pre-game.
Dude, you see that? Like one of the staff members on Michigan, like when the Ohio State players took the flag, like he went
pepper sprayed.
No, he went and grabbed the flag back, and when he was wrapping it up, like 3 Ohio State guys started like punching him.
The who?
The staff member.
No.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 Ohio State guys just like jumped him because he was trying to like just grab the flag and like get off the field with the flag.
I heard people got pepper sprayed.
Oh yeah, a bunch of Michigan players. Yeah, and then we should have had this at a graphic, but like 4 Michigan players like threw up Ohio with their arms, like midfield, during the brawl. It was.
That's so funny. I hate Ohio State, dude. So overrated.
They made Ohio with their arms in the middle of the brawl.
It's funny. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what we love from. Like, there's so many brawls. Like, 22 teams in total were involved in brawls.
Where did you see the statistic?
Dude, ESPN on Instagram, bro. They be posting that stuff.
Auburn and Alabama had a brawl?
Yeah, but it was quick.
Who?
It was wide receivers.
Yeah.
It was against number 2 on Alabama's defense.
You'll know, bro. You gotta know your depth chart, man.
No, it's Xavier Brown.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that was him.
Huh? Oh, really? That's their best receiver, Keandre Lambert. That dude's good. Auburn's got a good receiving core, dude. So
not a quarterback.
Hey, y'all's quarterback in that game. Y'all should have lost that freaking game.
Michigan State's backup QB.
Who?
Peyton Thorne.
Peyton Thorne was at Michigan State. That's right, he was.
Yes.
What a downgrade.
Oh my god. The fact he could have been starting this year, and he probably still would have gotten the same amount of wins.
Why are you flaming Michigan State like this, dude?
I think they have 2 wins this season.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have beat Texas A&M, would he? Oh, my fault. And ULM, dude. You can't forget about them. Dude, every time we start talking about football, or he'll always mention Kentucky winning. Anytime I talk about Ole Miss losing to Kentucky, he's like, bro, man, Rich Auburn could say that.
Every time I think of Kentucky, I just think of that South Carolina game in like week 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
They lost by like 40.
They lost by like 24 to. I always think about Georgia when they beat us by one, or we won by 1 point.
That's so random.
Nah, yeah, Michigan State's god awful.
Like, who would ever want to play there? First of all,
Michigan State?
Yeah.
No, I play with a guy who played golf there.
Just go to Western Michigan or like Eastern Michigan at that point.
I really don't like Michigan State's colors. I don't like them.
Dude, the stupid jerseys where they're like dark green and then they have the lime green state on the chest.
Really? Oh, I have. They're awful.
The ugliest jerseys I've ever seen. Ooh.
That's rough. All right, let's get to these conference championships. Starting off the day, we've already talked. Well, we talked about most of these.
Yeah, I think we talked about all of them already. So,
We could talk more about Texas. UT playing Georgia.
I mean, is there really anything to talk about? They're just gonna get blown out.
Who?
Texas. Y'all gonna win.
Dude, it's so hard to play a team two
Dude,
times and beat them 2 times.
It's Texas though. Like,
But we
they're
can
not,
talk about
they-
2020.
They're in the same boat as Oregon and Penn State. They haven't played anybody. We don't really know if they're good.
But you know what I can talk about that this kind of reminds me of? What if it's like 2021, Alabama and Georgia, and y'all beat us in the SEC by a lot, but we beat y'all by a lot in the championship?
Dude, that'd be
So I'm hoping this isn't like that. But these teams could play 3 times this year, which is kind of weird.
that's.
And Georgia and Bama are probably going to play again.
Let's see if
y'all make the playoff.
If SMU wins, we play Notre Dame and then SMU.
And then we play Indiana.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's an easy one right there.
Yeah, that's literally like that's like playing UAB.
They're probably the second worst team in the playoffs.
Boise State gets a bye. Who do they play?
The winner, I think it's like the Penn State. It's the other side of the bracket.
Yeah,
it's the other side of our bracket.
Yeah, because
There's 2 like big sides.
Yeah, because Bama plays Notre Dame, and then they're most likely going to go against SMU after that.
Yeah, so like I'll put it in quadrants 1, 2, 3, 4. Bama and Georgia are in the 4th quadrant right there, with the other, and then Tennessee and Penn State I think are up here, Ohio State and all those, and then I forget how it works. I know Bama and Georgia are on the same kind of side-ish of it, which is I think that's the better side of the playoff bracket.
Yeah, I don't think Texas is on that side either.
Yeah, I don't know. We got some big-time call-ins, though, we did forget about.
Let's go. Let's do these.
Let's hear it from Cletus. Cletus called back to me. He left me a voicemail. I didn't get to even return his call. He called in again. This is right after the Oklahoma game. He wasn't too happy. Let's hear it, Cletus. I think his mom took his phone right there, but I'm not too sure.
Probably. You know.
So Cletus wasn't too happy, as you can tell,
Nah.
about this game. What, is that your reaction or no?
No.
He watched the game, I think.
I think that might have been my dad's reaction. You know.
I heard Cletus actually. We might have him on the show next week.
Oh wow.
Seriously. I called him up. My team is going to take care of it.
Your team.
Yeah, my team's going to take care of it.
Was that like you?
Oh, and me and Curran also, we have an Army-Navy game bet. We just came up with this. It's our new segment.
What?
We got the Army Navy.
So if
Army.
if Navy wins, then Curran has to shave his eyebrows. And,
Whoa.
And if Army wins, I just have to dip my toe in a pool.
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah, that's the bet. Curran has to drop out of school and shave his eyebrows. Yep. I can see it. Oh, wait. We got more call-ins, though. I think, who are the other call-ins yet? I didn't really pay attention.
It's Paul Feinbaum.
We got Florida fan, I know. Oh, we got Georgia. Run Georgia last. Do Florida fan next. This was right after the Ole Miss game. That's the Georgia game. That's my buddy Todd.
Is that Todd?
It's Kobe Murray. Play the Florida first, the other one. Then play that one. That one's like a real just question.
The Florida one
Yo.
That was the boom, dude.
Yo.
Hold on, guys.
Yo. No.
What are y'all doing?
We're doing our podcast.
I'm saying, like, what are you doing over there?
I don't have it.
Hey, Curran, you can play next period?
Hopefully.
All right, slide out.
I gotta go check with her.
All right. Well, we don't. Florida fan didn't call in apparently,
Boo-hoo.
but we do have a.
Probably got eaten up.
We got Toddy B calling in here from Athens, Georgia. Let's hear it, man. Yes, sir. Amen, baby. Oh, wow. Ooh, ooh. I appreciate the call in, but man, that kind of hurts, man. Did you hear him?
Nah, I couldn't really.
He said
Pick that
Curran's definitely the more handsome one on the show.
Oh, that's facts though.
I don't know. You might have to let us know. The comments. I mean, I'd bet the house on Curran. I feel more confident in that than the Navy,
Maybe.
the eyebrow game. Whoa, whoa, whoa! All right, what is this coming to? We still got more to talk about. Let's talk about this. When's the? Do you know when the Heisman Trophy ceremony is? Isn't it normally after the conference championship games, before the playoffs?
Maybe.
It's coming up though. I know that we already know the three final. This is also, we can take a second.
It's Jalen Milroe and Ryan Williams. They're gonna split it this year.
We're gonna split it halfway down the middle.
No, Jam Miller and.
Why'd you put a graphic of Jalen? No.
Why do we have that?
Talk about how bad he is.
Why do we Jam Miller on there?
That was Jalen Miller. That wasn't Jam Miller. Nobody cares about Jam Miller.
I thought you said Jam Miller.
No.
I thought you said, why'd you put Jam up there?
No. I was like, why'd you put Jalen up there like he's actually gonna win the Heisman? Do you remember week 0 when we were saying Carson Beck was the front runner?
What?
He was. He was the Vegas favorite to win the Heisman, which I don't know why. Because Georgia has had a Heisman winner since 1942.
Shout out Herschel Walker.
No.
Oh, my fault. Wrong decade, guys. Wrong decade.
Shout out Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley didn't win a Heisman either.
Shout out Sony Michelle.
Sony Michelle. How do you know about Sony Michelle, bro?
Who doesn't, bro?
I'm just kidding. Also, shout out Sony Michelle. When I went to the Georgia game,
Shout out Matt Stafford, too.
Trayvon Walker. Why are you shouting out all these Georgia players, dude?
Matt Stafford was good for a while.
Who am I shouting out? AJ McCarron's girlfriend from Alabama.
What?
That's about all I got to say. No, but the real Heisman 3 are probably going to be Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel.
Yes, he just set the school record this year. You know, Carson Beck has the most passing TDs in the SEC, so it could be him. Even if they're going to disregard the 12 interceptions. It's going to be, real talk, it's going to be Ashton or Travis.
Yeah.
For the actual Heisman, I think Dylan Gabriel might get in there. There's 4, though, isn't there?
I think,
There's 4, I think.
It's 4.
Uh,
It's Travis and
Travis. Who would
Ashton.
be the other? It'd be probably Dylan and.
Cam Ward.
Oh yeah.
So just a quarterback.
But Dylan's not bad. Dylan's a pretty good quarterback. I watched his tape the other day. But I think it's gonna be. I don't know, dude. This is this is the actual competitive Heisman race, which is kind of weird to say. But I do think it's gonna go to Ashton Genty. This is my case for him strictly because he brought a Boise State team who hasn't been relevant ever, and he brought them to the college football playoff by himself.
Bro, Boise State was competing for national championships 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10
I'm talking about now.
Oh, well. Who
Were
cares?
they really?
Yes, they were so good like 10 years ago.
Was that like the year
It
that
was like that BCS stuff, like the final years of the BCS?
final years of BCS were 2014?
Wait.
No, I don't think
No.
Boise's ever been good.
No, 08, 07, or 08 and 09 they were good.
That was Alabama won it those years.
Yeah, I know, but they were. I didn't say they won it. I said they were competing for it.
I'm just saying that they, in recent memory, what has Boise State been known for? It hasn't been their football team.
Their blue field.
That exactly.
Their volleyball team.
Yeah. What?
Bro,
What about their volleyball team?
he's just chatting. camera's blinking. No. They haven't been relevant. Anyway, they've been known for their blue field, and Ashton Genty rejected all this money, decided to come back, leave his legacy on Boise State, and he's done it, and he's putting up insane numbers that we haven't seen in a long time from a running back, a very long time. And I think he's going to get it because he brought his team to the playoff, and Colorado had some losses. And Travis Hunter also got hurt, but so did Ashton. No, Ashton's played every game.
I think Travis Hunter's going to win it.
He plays both ways, I know.
He plays both ways. He's a top 5 player.
But we're talking about a college legacy. We're talking about
college legacy.
We're talking about the best college player. Not like he's going to go number 1 in the draft. Oh, my God, he can play 2 ways.
I don't think
we haven't seen that since. Huh?
I don't think he's going.
No, I'm saying he's going to be in the first. Like, he's this crazy, insanely talented kid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying in terms of, like, you look at what he's doing on both sides of the ball. Is he putting up numbers we haven't seen in 10 years? No, he's not.
Well, he's doing it on both sides of the field, though.
He's putting up good numbers on both sides of the field. I'm talking about the best.
Well, he also has perfect timing as his quarterback. So.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Like,
stop with the perfect timing.
Dude, like, what is he supposed to do? Like, he has to go out there and ball with Shedeur at quarterback.
I was thinking, like, that game, the College Football 25 game we played, it's really been on my head. I should have used Colorado. Really.
Wow.
Patriots have a 3-way player. He plays offense, defense, and kickoff.
Well,
That's just a bum right there.
yeah. That's like that's a scout team walk-on for you.
Like, bro, you put him in Madden, he's like a 59 overall.
That's Kaden in 5th grade.
That's Cordero Patterson the past 10 years.
Champ Bailey, no. Y'all didn't see Kobe Prentice at Calera, or Jet did. He played everywhere. He punted, he returned punts, he returned kicks, he was on kickoff, and he played quarterback, running back, wide receiver. He also played, and then he also played DB.
So the dude from Leeds.
Yeah, that quarterback from Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Anyway, I think that's all we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
That wraps up the show. We got big game this tomorrow. Y'all come back next week. The show's going to be on Thursday. Run the outro, Jet.